Church Kennan was referring to is Peace Lutheran Church in Gulf Shores.
The place of worship has gone above and beyond to help those in need. Fox News reporter Libby Amos live at the church right now with an uplifting story. Libby?
Bob and Lanice, the pastor and congregation here at Peace Lutheran Church in Gulf Shores, are taking matters into their own hands. Ever since the oil spill happened early last year, they have been giving money to families here in the community who are in dire need. And the giving hasn't slowed down, even though the funding is getting low.
We got down to 6 cents in that account. So it was everything that we had at that point.
Pastor Michael Bonham is just one of many religious leaders who are working to help oil spill victims recover.
So we started taking a little bit of money and using it here and there, and I also put out emails to churches across the nation that we're associated with, and individuals and churches responded to the point where about the end of November we had already distributed about $50,000.
Most of that money came from the church's building fund. They emptied the fund to pay other people's rent and utilities. They even collected school supplies and uniforms.
They're in the midst of despair of how am I going to pay the rent tomorrow. So our philosophy is, till we run out of money, we're going to keep on pushing it.
Rebecca Grindle and her son Morgan are members of the church. She works at a preschool, an unlikely victim of the spill. But when the effects trickled down, Grindle came close to losing her job right before Christmas.
Well, once those people started losing their jobs, all these parents who had children in preschools and daycares who lost their jobs, they had to stay home with their children. You know, they couldn't afford that extra expense.
Peace Lutheran helped keep this single mom and her son from drowning in their own expenses.
Very, very thankful, very gracious, and there's just no words to explain how much this church has done, not only for me, but for the community as a whole. And it goes to show you it doesn't matter how big or how small something is. When there's love and there's God, that anything can happen.
Thoughts that man and his will.
And to date, Peace Lutheran has given away close to $100,000 to people in this community who are in need. And actually, since we've been here this evening, 3 different families from the Gulf Shores community have called the pastor, telling him that they are in need of any help that they can get. Reporting live in Gulf Shores, I'm Libby Amos for Fox 10 News.
And Libby, I'm sure the church could use some help of its own. If someone wants to donate, what's the best way to do that?
Lanice, that's a great question. Pastor Bonham told me earlier today that the best 2 ways to help out this effort would be 1, to donate money, and 2, to donate school clothing. The church is asking for any gently used school uniforms. I'm told the members here will take all the clothing home, wash it and iron it, getting it all looking clean and ready for school, and they'll actually help deliver it to the kids in this community who need it. Now, if you would like to join in the efforts and help Peace Lutheran in their effort to help the people of this community, you can call the church office. That number is 251-974-2545. You can get that number and all the other information we have regarding this story on our website at fox10tv.com. Lanice?
All right, thank you, Libby. Every bit helps.